All right, last time we talked to Paolo, he was inside this place building and getting it ready, and now it's 2 years later. He's come to do some touch-up work. You were whitewashing the brick at the bottom, and now it's been 2 years, and let's take a look at this house. Can you tell us a little bit about what you did with it, now that it's all finished up and been living in now for a couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen it before. It was all gutted and everything.
Yeah.
It was there for 9 months. I think it was 9 months. And this is the final project. You can just look around and
now you've got the old garage. It's now sided and the door in there. You've got the nice siding on the top here, and as you go around, you put in a driveway over here as well.
Driveway. This is a small little deck in the back.
Yeah, we got the deck in the back here. And again, people, this is 2 years later. People have been living here. You got a family of 6 or 8 or something like that living in here right now.
We just never had the time. We've been so busy working.
Yeah, okay. And so all this stuff in it's a couple of years, everything seems to be holding up pretty well. Now, what kind of maintenance, when you have a place like this that you've just done, people, how much maintenance does it take to keep up a place like this as a landlord?
Almost zero. I mean, clean up here and there, snow removal, but not really any maintenance. The tenants,
and there's the wall here.
Tenants don't move. They love the place. It's all. I mean, too bad you couldn't see the inside how it came out, but
well, yeah, we got like someone living in there now. But it's
no maintenance.
But it's very, 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 very nice. And of course, you got the front walk over here doing little touch-ups here and there, and putting in some extra stone on the steps. So, a place like this, you've spent a lot of money to buy. You spend the money to buy it. You spent an awful lot of time. I mean, you were night and day in here, working on it. How long does it take you to make back your investment on something like this?
You would probably, I don't even know how much I would save for my time, but just materials and, labor, other people that I paid for, I'd say about 6 years.
So 6 years, not counting your time, to make back the investment.
Yeah.
If people are
after 6 years, I mean, it's pretty much for life.
Yeah.
I own the place. If I have to replace something, everything I've done it has at least 10-15 years warranty on it. So from 6 years to 10-15, I'll collect that. Plus,
plus it was done because you did it. That's exactly. The real.
Yeah. Been pretty much built a new house here with the old bones.
Now, have you been moving on, doing other houses as well since then?
I finished one and I'm working on another one. I'm gonna start next week. The next week or the one after that, the following.
So it's just going on, constantly working.
I stay busy. I can't complain.
Well, someday when it comes time to retire, you're going to have a nice retirement from all this work.
If the market stays as good as it is right now, I hope so.
Now, if someone was thinking of doing this themselves, they see the work, the end result here, a very nice house, a decent neighborhood, lovely neighbor next door. What's the piece of advice you would give a man who was thinking, I want to buy a house and redo it and try and do this myself? Buy a property, fix it, put tenants in.
Well, first you have to be committed 100% to it. Not only just wanted to do it, know what you're doing. Don't be cheap with materials. Try to make something nice that would last. And I do this now. That's my 40 hours a week. So you can't just have a job
40
on the side.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put 70, 80. I've done 110, but
yeah, I was ready to laugh when you said 40. I saw you working in this place.
You can do it with 40. You can. It just will take longer. It doesn't have to be as much work as I've done, but if you do it as a flip, you don't need to do as much. I do it for rental. That's my area of business, rental income properties. So
now, what is the advantage of a rental over a flip?
I guess the money you make is invested, so you collect every month. It's not like sitting in the bank. Let's just say you make $100,000 on a flip. What are you going to do with the money? It's just going to be sitting in the bank. With the rental, you don't get that money up front, but every month you're collecting it. So you're getting the interest of just having the money sitting in the bank.
And there's the depreciation, the other stuff there.
Your taxes and stuff, yeah. It works for me. Might not work for everybody out there, but for me, so far, I can't complain.
And last question, obviously you're very skilled at doing the physical work. I mean, the place looks gorgeous and the neighbors are nice. It's a nice place. I would recommend anything that Paolo's renting is going to be nice from what I've seen. How hard is it, the other hard in terms of dealing with tenants, because you never know what kind of tenant you have until they're actually in a house.
Right, that's tough. But I mean, face-to-face is one good thing. Like, you get to know the person better, not just do it over a phone or online. But it all has to do with what you have also. So if you have a nicer property, people come in, they're gonna see it like they want to make that place their home. They want to live in there. They're not just gonna stay for 1 year and then move to another one because the place that stayed on, it's not as nice. Once they see a place so nice, they want to actually stay in. And that's what I kind of like focus on, and trying to have tenants to stay at the same place for 5-10 years. That way it's guaranteed and I don't have the hassle and hard time of changing tenants every year.
And plus, since you did the work yourself, you know how the work is done. So if a tenant has a problem, you say, well, I did this, so this is what I know.
Right, and if something is broken on the inside, the house or the wall, I know exactly what it is because I've done it.
All right, well, Paolo, congratulations and good luck on your next project. This is certainly one of the American success stories that we love telling.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care.